Hello and welcome to The Advicenut. TheAdvicenut at live.com. TheAdvicenut at live.com. Today, I'm not taking any emails. I'm not reading any emails. My email is overfull about the two sisters who got double life for $11. That's what the title says. Well, I just want to make a statement. I'm sick and tired of hearing about these sisters. Granted, the sentence was overzealous. I understand all of that. But what I can't figure out is why no one has talked about the victims. Why hasn't anybody talked about these two victims who call themselves doing these sisters a favor by taking these sisters to a club, and the fact that the sisters set their asses up to be robbed and all they got was a damn $11? I want to know why no one has talked about these two victims. Why? Why is it that they're making these sisters out to be some fucking heroes? Forgive my French, but that's just the way that I feel about it right about now. Nobody has said that these sisters have taken these men, set them up to be robbed, one knocked upside the head with a shotgun. Nobody has said anything about that. They fought tooth and nail to get these sisters out because this was such a travesty. And nobody has said anything about these victims. And it pisses me off. And you know what? They treating these women just like they're a bunch of heroes. And they're doing the same thing they always do, especially to us black victims. They always shoving us. I mean, it's just typical that we're victims. It's a black on black crime. They're victims and the hell with them. That's just the way it looks. How many interviews have you seen with these two black victims that they set up? How many times have they talked about these two black victims that they set up? And let me tell you something else that pisses me off. You know, I've heard a couple of people say, our forefathers died for our right to be treated equally. Well, let me just say this. They didn't fight so that we could commit crimes and get equal sentences as blacks. No, they didn't die so that we could go out here and smoke crack cocaine, get caught with it, and become incarcerated the same length of time. No, they didn't. Our forefathers must be rolling over in their graves because we choose to use crack cocaine, have a bunch of crack babies. Because, by the way now, this is all affiliated with black folk. Because, see, white folk, they don't say crack users. They're substance abusers. They don't smoke crack cocaine. They smoke cocaine, powder cocaine, because you get less time for cocaine than you do crack cocaine. You know that, don't you? I wonder why. No, that's not why our forefathers fought and died for us. Our forefathers died for us so that we can get an equal education, which we just take for granted. That's what they fought for. They didn't fight for us to go around here and knock each other upside the head. No, they didn't fight for that. Now, that's a whole nother subject as to why that goes on. I'm not going to get on that right now. We got to talk to Dr. Khalil Muhammad about that one. He can set that one off. And I ain't no Muslim, but he was on point with a couple of those things. But anyway, that's not either here nor there. So, this just infuriates me that we forget about the victims. It's just infuriating that we forget about the victims. What about the victims? Can somebody please tell me something about these victims? Because, it pushed them under the rug. Has anybody ever thought about interviewing or updating on what's going on with these victims? Were they traumatized by? What the hell is the deal? Anyway, I just wanted to vent and see if anybody had the same sentiments as I did. And I guess what really got me, if anybody's interested, Gregory Kane, he's won a lot of journalism awards, and I happen to be reading a conservative newspaper in DC, the Washington Examiner, and damn if he wasn't on point. Everything I said about this mess, he said and put it in words, and I kudos for Gregory Kane, because I was like, am I the only one who feels like this? I haven't heard one person talk about this. But anyway, I was just here to vent. I don't expect nobody much to agree with me, but that's okay too. That's The Advice Nut. TheAdvicenut at live.com. TheAdvicenut at live.com. Until next time.